MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. Nate Eovaldi is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, Dan?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
Now at the plate, Colton Wong. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Wong.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
In now, Tommy Edman. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Benintendi will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball in.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Dakota Hudson, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
For the Red
Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. They'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Benintendi.
Now the pitch.
Ball one.
Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here. and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the third game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-1 the count now. Down the first baseline, fielded by Goldschmidt. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the center fielder.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's coming off a month where he had 30 runs batted in. That's 1 RBI a game. You always hear them say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, I think that applies to driving in runs, too.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. The ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Still 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The right
There's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pulled toward right center field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
He had 2 men on base, and he delivers a clutch one-out double to bring one home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup, that clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, O'Neill is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Fouled off. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. 3-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 9 on the year. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Wow, for the life of me, I can't believe this thing got out. And neither can the guy on the bump. It was an off-speed pitch away, and somehow he got just enough of it to push it down the line and over the fence. That's not your average home run.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 35, Lane Thomas.
Standing in now, Lane Thomas. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here now the 2-2.
Helpful.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the
batting,
first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tommy Edman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Wong leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 4-0 St. Louis. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts.
Leading
off
hits
for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
なんとか4点取らんとね。
He saws him off with that one. Foul. Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts.
The count is 1-2.
3点で。
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Bobby Dahlbeck. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Ready on 1 and 2.
Nope, that's the ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back on it is the left fielder, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
So here's Michael Chavis now.
The first baseman.
And so take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
組み替え間違えてもってね。
The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Thomas is there, 2 gone.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's too high, ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox able to get one right back on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Red Sox 1. Digging in to try it again. Paul Goldschmidt.
Leading off for the Cardinals,
a strikeout victim in his first try.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's the pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. And he popped him up. Dahlbeck shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Paul DeYoung. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And it's off the Green Monster. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Yadi Molina digging in now as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. A base hit in his first trip. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs, and talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off
the inning,
for the Red Sox,
as they'll look to get
the
something
catcher,
going here and even this game up. First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. He spoils another one, and will do it again. A payoff pitch one more time. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to put that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box, Marcus Wilson. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Popped up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
1-1.
Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
広すぎてどこで追い気になったかわ
Look
からん。
out. Don't want to hit him there.
3-2.
It's full
お
3-2.
ミス。ぐれぐれ
3-2,
で。
2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs.
Up next for
And
the
now
Red
he's got a
Sox,
runner in scoring
the
position. to
designated
deal
hitter,
with.
J.D.
こんなに広い。
Martinez.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Check swing here, and he'll appeal it down to first, but Carl Dixon's right on it. He went around, so that's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit to short.
うわー、引っ掛けてみま
DeYoung's
した。
got it. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Justin.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly.
Oh,
Sailed right over his head at first.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
Runner at second now as a result of the error. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tyler O'Neill.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. O'Neill is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate now, Lane Thomas. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's in. Ball, that's outside.
入ってないですか。
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Fouled off. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. This is line to left. It's in there. Base hit. Turner rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they stretch the lead to 5-1. And he is in there.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Tommy Edman lifted the other way down the left field line. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. One for the Cardinals thanks to this man, Colton Wong. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Red Sox 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
なんとか奪い取らんとね。
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for it. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Striding in for Boston, Bobby Dahlbeck. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. Long for one. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Michael Chavis. And that swung on and missed for strike one. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. So 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. Line hard, but foul. Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
And things are not looking good here in the fourth inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And taking into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Here he comes on 2-0.
Yeah.
Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Full count to Jose Peraza.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Digging in, Kevin Plawecki, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Missed 1-1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Boston strands a couple. They're down 5-1. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now the pitch.
Ball that time.
1-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike one.
バッターまでですね。
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
いやー、詰まってきましたね。
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Carpenter, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Your
Kyle
attention,
Hart,
please.
a 6'5"
Now
left-hander,
pitching for the Red
takes
Sox.
over on the mound now.
Number 81, Kyle Hart.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Popped him up.
あー、やばいやばい。
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Genesis Cabrera, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Leading off the inning, Marcus Wilson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The right
This
fielder,
one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. The last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Cabrera stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind you.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas has it for route number 1.
now batting, The left fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First delivery to him on the way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next to hit is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And you see there on the lower part of your screen, his total places in 3rd best on this Cardinals ball club. At the plate, Justin Turner. One there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Now definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practice plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Tyler O'Neill will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now a swing on the out over in the 3rd base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff.
観客のとこバッと飛んでいきましたよ。
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it
な
1
か
and 2.
ったらやばい。
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And that misses 2 and 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he struck him out.
危ないサービス。
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. Watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Lane Thomas. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Runners going in there. Now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
さあ、6回来ましたな。なんとか先頭。先頭とか、ポップコーンで受け止めて、インスタグラムにあげる。
First pitch of the at bat.
インスタグラム。流行りのインスタグラム。
Jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Now a a breaking ball runs in on him, and he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Here it comes. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Xander Bogaerts will be next.
助かりましたね。おう。
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that.
The batter,
it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up. He can really hurt you.
Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
As a look, now the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1-1.
大して球種はないなんか打ちにくいカーブ打ちにくい
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
This one's down to third. Carpenter is there. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder, Lane Thomas. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that pitch is out.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he fouls this one off. And he rolls over on that one. Foul. It's still 0-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Wilson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tommy Edman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Edman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Wilson will reach out with one hand to make a catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're up 5-1. John Brebbia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
Leading off the inning, Michael Chavis.
Leading off.
And they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
2-2.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
3-2, full count. The bouncer to the left side. Carpenter has it. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Digging in, Jose Peraza. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line scorer. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Thomas is under this one, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
So striding forward now, Kevin Plawecki, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Brebbia has over 40 innings on his line so far, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 5-1. New inning set to get underway. And stepping in, the power hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Hot shot down the line, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Hero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that right ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Your
Ryan
attention,
Brazier
please.
will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so
Number
far.
70, Ryan Brazier.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Ready on 1-2, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
1-0.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch is popped up. Chavis over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
Digging in and looking for more, Yadier Molina. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Your
Ryan
attention, please.
is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
At the plate, Marcus Wilson.
Leading
0
off
for 2 here
for
to
the
start
Red
the
Sox,
afternoon.
the right fielder, Marcus Wilson.
Here comes the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Fouled away.
Ball.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Now here it comes. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First offering on its way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice shot.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close. He almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more the next one.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
波の
Alex Verdugo is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now batting, Alex Verdugo. 0-2 with a walk for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. He's set. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another 0-2 coming. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he fouls this one off.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
やまないですね、ほんまに。ここでドカンと一発。大変とこ投げてきますね。
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That's a ball.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On a swing to forget there. It's back even at 2-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally, an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Now a ball rounded to short. This could be 2. 1-1 on the goal, and it's in time to double play, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon. following
あ
this.
と1本が出ないですね。
The next to bat for St.
Leading off
Louis,
for the Cardinals,
Justin Turner. He'll be
the right
charged
fielder,
with trying to get on
Justin
board, leading off the ninth.
Turner.
He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
まあ、打てんときはほんまに打てないですね。
The 1-0.
Popped
him up. Plawecki waits on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ball one.
今日なんか風もやたら強かったですよ。傘がひっくり返りそうになりましたからね。
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 balls and a
両
strike.
手で持っとかんとね、ほんまに裏返りそうな感じでしたよ。
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
あんだけ強かったらほんまに刺さん方がええかもし
Got
れ
him.
ない。
And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is
Now
get on
batting,
base and
the
take
center
advantage
fielder,
of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Lane Thomas, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in
Now
front of
batting,
him. That's
the
all he
second
could do
baseman.
right there, Dan.
You know, they were in a spot like that. That's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
High in the air out to center field. Verdugo's
なんか今
under
速
it, and
報
he
入っ
makes
てき
the
ましたよ。
catch for out number 3. Cards leave 1. They're up
福
5 to
岡
1.
県小山川って言うんですかこれ。氾濫発生って書いてますよこれ。
Ladies
John
and gentlemen,
Gant, a
your
right-handed
attention,
reliever
please.
standing
Now
6'3",
pitching
gets the
for the
ball
Cardinals.
now out of the bullpen.
Number 53, John Gant.
All set for the bottom of the 9th.
Leading
And that'll
off
bring up
for
the
the Red
power-hitting
Sox.
shortstop Xander
The
The
Bogaerts.
shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit at third.
わ
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
お。上流の。
The batter, the third baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
So striding in, Bobby Dalbec. He was a double
完
play
全
victim
に
last time
抑えられ
around.
てますね。これ
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a
今日はで
foul
もこ
ball.
のダルベックさんしか打ってない。
And this foul tip
Wow.
is held onto by Molina. A fine play there by the veteran backstop to help record the punch out. At
The
the
first
plate,
baseman,
Michael
number
Davis.
23.
And he needs to make something
Michael
happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
hook into Molina. Now the 1-1. Now a curveball misses inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Fouled away.
さすがでもカーディナル
Last
スも
strike
強い
now for the Red Sox. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
波乗り検定余裕の生還
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And this one misses inside a ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're
Up
down
next for the
late,
Red
you need
Sox,
base runners any
the
way you
second
can get them,
baseman,
and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Peraza 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Wow. さあなんとかあがいてますけど
First pitch on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Outside, 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as
ど
that
こま
evens
で上が
things
け
at
るか
2-2.
ボール球でしたね
Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a
打
now.
ち込んだ
The young is
有料
under
で
it.
すな
Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-1, the final total in today's game. The Redbirds took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Genesis Cabrera gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshowNation.com.
調子悪いですよね
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes.
Our
Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.
はは。次からですね、マリナーズ3連戦ですね。マリナーズもね、下位のチームなんですけど、意外と戦うと強いんですよね。ヤンキース勝ちましたね、やっと。で、やっぱレイズも勝ってますね。わお、マリナーズ3立て食らってますやん。これで順位が、まあなんとか2位ですけど、1.5 に広がりましたね。まあ一応50勝34敗ですけどね。まあまだなんとか、そこまでは離れてないですけど。ヤンキースももう1ゲームですからね、これ。アストロズは相変わらず強いですね。で、ドジャースだけがもう、めちゃくちゃ貯金だらけなんです。貯金40あるんですけど。独走状態ですね、ほんまに。相当打線がいいんすかね。よっしょ、さあ終わりましょうか。はは。分厚いステーキ好きですよね。もうちょいで7月入りますね。今日が7月6日ですもんね。さあ、では、お疲れ様でした。